Nosework instructor, and it is homework that I'm doing with Gator. So we have 6 hides out here. This is a nice little barn. I'm going to show you where they are. One of them is under this chair. One is here. One is under the broom over here. One is in Princess Twilight Sparkle. And one is down here. Hi. And one is down at the base of this hand truck. So these hides are in close proximity. The most important thing here is watching for changes of behavior. Where do you see a change? So while I'm running Gator, I think I'm actually going to call out when I see a change so that you can look at the video and say, hey, did I see that change of behavior? Well, we're going to find out. Okay, so I'm going to go get Gator. These have been out for about 45 minutes with the garage doors closed. I just opened them up. All right, so I'm going to go get Katie and see you in a minute.
Hi everyone, my intention was to call out the changes of behavior when I started working Gator. So you can see when he comes in, he blows the threshold. There's a change right there. Nice, yes. And he goes immediately he's working, lots of change. Yes, there he is, right there at source. The whole intent of this as well was to have a lot of odor to work through. I didn't want to do it with more than 6 hides because he is really not that advanced and I didn't want to frustrate him or myself. Yeah, he's working so hard. There's odor. Most of the odor is on the other side of the barn from that hand truck. And then he goes, so when we get back here, he does get confused. He gets a little bit, little whiny. He's frustrated. He's going back and forth. And so I'm trying not to ignore him and not to point right at it, but with my feet. But I do think that I have a tendency to do that. So watch that with yourselves. Oh, there's Princess Twilight Sparkle. So he sort of gave up on that one at the barn door and came back. So that's okay. Nice job. Yeah, he's going to get paid and paid and paid for this one. And again, if you're running dogs that are more advanced, obviously you don't have to. And at some point, really what I should have done there was just pull the hide and not left it there. Because I've worked so hard to get him to stay at source that I think this was important for him. But really, just pull the hide if they keep going back and you want them to start moving off. All right? So I really do want him to work out. Now you can see that change right there. He's going high. This one is about even with where you see the, the middle part of the barn door. And it's right on the outside edge. So he did catch this from outside, and I needed to open the door a little more for him here so that he had a little more odor to work with. He was really getting frustrated, and so I should have just thrown some cheese up there with it. In fact, I might have, I don't remember. There we go. Good boy. He's working there. Good fellow. So, yeah, that's nice. Now, what's interesting, too, is that the ones that he has left at this point are the 2 at the threshold. And again, I thought that I paused at the threshold, but I don't think that I really did. He just busted through. So I need to work on that myself. So maybe time to go back and work more thresholds. I mean, he's on leash, so there was no reason why I shouldn't have. But I also had just opened the barn door, which means odor was moving towards the back. And the barn door that you can't see is wide open. There we go. He goes back. There's a nice change of behavior here. Lots of changes. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, he worked so hard. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so you guys can set this up. I mean, you could set this up with 10 hides, 12 hides if you're an elite. The dogs don't have to find everything, but you can really create a crazy swirl of odor for them to work through, which I think is great for dogs. You know, it builds some resilience, but also know the dog you have. I mean, he's not a dog that I can do that with yet. So I was really thrilled that he found everything and that he kept working. So this was a long time for him to work. He did really well. Yeah, he likes that. Oh, now we got a beautiful change right here. He finally hits that one. sorts out those cones, and that's it. So yeah, this is a great one to set up. And again, you can do this inside, you can do this outside. It's so much fun. You know, just if you have access to something that's sort of indoor outdoor, like your garage, that's a great place to do it. We're having beautiful weather, so if you can get outside and work some hides there, go ahead and do that.